What is up, bras and guys, kings and queens in the world, but not of it, hopefully. On this video, we're going to talk about the best foods to consume for the body, right? I love to look at foods like I look at people or circumstances, right? I love to spend more of my time with people who actually want to give me the best energy. People who actually have genuine, honest feedback that are constructive so that I can get closer and closer to my dreams. I look at food no different than I look at people. That's my dogs over there. You know, so it's like I like to spend most of my time with things that are easy to digest, that bring the best, you know, that is sustainable, you know, because I can't really see a life where I'm just completely around things that are just constantly pulling me. You know, I want things that are pushing me into things that I'm pulled to do. So, check this out, guys. With foods, you want to look at them that way. You know, so whenever I say the best foods to consume for the body, you know, what I mean is, what are the types of foods, you know, and that includes beverages, that is the most abundant for the body. You know, because I personally don't do macronutrient ratios. I don't do counting calories. I don't do any of that. Got these gains, you know, I just gotta show you. But, you know, I do these things naturally. I don't worry about how much I eat. I just eat in moderation. And I focus most of my time with things that take the least amount of stress for my body to digest. You understand? So that means when I'm eating, you know, if I'm going to eat something that's not as high energy, I'm going to compensate for it. I'm going to prepare for it, you know. But for the most part, I'm consuming a lot of what I'm about to share with you, you know. And there's a reason for that because, you know, it all ties into how much energy do you want to have? You know, do you want to live life where you're always constantly fighting off things you don't have to by simply changing up things? Or do you want to just continue to battle? Like, oh man, it's just up to you. So, off the bat, the only foods that work well, and this is a combination effort here, is non-starchy, plant-based foods that are holistic and raw. That's it. I wrote a blog. If you're not on it already, you can, if you're on Facebook, Instagram, or wherever watching this video, that's going to be linked somewhere, either below, or if not, on Instagram, it'll be on the bio, or you can just go to my website and just search the best foods to consume for the body. Okay, and this list contains like everything from oils to spices to seeds, nuts, you know, fruits, vegetables, all the non-starchy utmost foods. Now here's the key, man. The body tries to, you know, the body is just thrives on foods like this. You know, when you're eating non-starchy plant-based, I mean, there's literally no stress. Your body takes the least amount of energy to digest those compared to animal products and starchy products. You know, I'm not against animal products and starchy products. I'm not a vegan, you know. I just understand energy, okay? So, and it doesn't matter whether it's organic or not, you know. Trust me, like, I mean, that's just such BS. That's belief system, guys. All right, so, you know, if you just focus more of your consumption on that, inevitably, the body fat, if you're overweight, will continue to normalize itself. If you're in shape already, you're going to have a normal body fat percentage year-round, consuming mostly that, you know, and provided that's like 98% of your consumption, you know, unless you work out, then totally go for the animal products and starchy products every now and then after the hunt, right? You know, but these foods are going to give your body so much abundance. You know, don't over bloat yourself, but the idea is when you're consuming these things, you know, going for a run is easier. Just like it would, you know, instead of having an argument, you have a passionate conversation. Right, and then now that run feels more inspiring because you just had some bro. What do you call it? What do you call it? Bro. It's like a little passionate thing. Brother love or something. It's like whatever. Like, but basically, you like if you had like a bromance, you know, and then now that run, right? You just pump. You and your bro like just kill that conversation. Y'all. Effective communication, right? No gossiping, none of that bull crap. You know, no, you guys were just hammering out life and talking about that and just boom, now the run is all that. That's how I compare these types of foods to, literally, because they're always going to be nourishing. Now, if you're allergic to any of those types of foods, then let me know. Shoot a comment below or reach out to me somehow, because I do have connection to a team of people who are certified naturopaths that can clear you of your allergies, and I work with them. So if you guys ever have any allergies to something that's on that list, you know, like a certain peanut allergy or whatever, hit me up, because I can connect you to the right people to clear you of that allergy. I know it sounds guru crazy, whatever, but trust me, there's a science to it, and you know, these people are actually certified and, you know, capable of doing that. So, you know, if that's you, unless you want to just avoid it altogether, it's totally fine. You don't have to overcome whatever you're allergic to. But, you know, it's more potent for your immune system if you do. All right, so that's what happens. This is it, guys. So if you want energy, if you want youth, you want to remove inflammation and all this unnecessary suffering most people have throughout the day, then it's going to be non-starchy foods that you should be consuming more for your body. Because a lot of the stress that comes in our lives, a lot of it is coming from our gut. A lot of it's coming from our bodies. And, you know, and if you allow that stress to affect you mentally, there goes your health problem. There goes your, you know, if you allow being overweight to affect your mind, like you don't want to exist in a body that's overweight, there goes your health problems, unless you're doing something to get back in shape or get to that imagination that you have for yourself. So very important stuff, guys. Very important stuff. So if you want to have that youth, you want to clear up the acne or whatever, you want to just be able to poop frequently and just feel light as a feather and just be able to, like, you know, have a system that's highly functional, that's just so good looking, eat this stuff, guys. Because if you take everyone in the world and put them on this type of approach, 90% of their consumption is that, I'm telling you right now, the pharmaceutical industry wouldn't be as prosperous as they are. I mean, yeah, the surgeries and things like that, because people break bones and crack open their skin every now and then, like those will be in business. But trust me, all that medication stuff, if we're consuming non-starchy plant-based foods for the most part, that stuff's out the window. So when you think non-starchy plant-based food, I want you to think oxygen, water-rich foods. You know, like imagine just being in the desert, right? You ain't think about a soda. I mean, obviously if you're like super starving, you think about anything. But, you know, typically after a workout, you're looking for the water, man. You're looking for the fruits and vegetables, man. Like the things that are refreshing, especially if it was like an agonizing workout and you're like, you know, like this is the type of food that naturally would gravitate to. All right, it's the Garden of Eden type of lifestyle, okay? So best foods to consume for the body. I know it's a little 7-minute video here, probably a little longer, but I need to boil out everything that I possibly can to give you the most value in this short amount of time that we have, okay? So I really appreciate those of you who stayed to the end of this video. And if this hit home run with you, I invite you to just give a thumbs up to this video and share it, okay? In hopes that we could reach out to other people and bring this simplicity to the complexity that the world tries to deliver people all the time. Expand, don't depress, express. All right, so with that being said, guys, until next time. Oh, by the way, click that link below or wherever you can find it so you can get access to the list, so that way you can know, okay, here's what I gotta play with. Done.